What is going on, guys? Dippin back. We are here working on my 1965 Dodge D500. Look at this thing, man. This thing's a beast. But you know, yesterday we went ahead and put this new intake manifold on there. Man, go check that video out, guys. Man, it was a long one and it was a good video. So definitely go check that one out after this video, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be putting on a new carburetor, a 4-barrel carburetor on this thing. And we got a new intake manifold. Now look at the difference. That's the old one. And look at this new 4-barrel, man. That thing is massive. Gonna take in a lot of air. But today, we are gonna be working on something that a lot of you guys have been bugging me to do. And it is work on these brakes. So we're gonna pop the front tires off and see if we can take a look at these brakes, the wheel cylinders, and see what's going on, because I'm not getting any fluid up to these front brakes. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see what's wrong. We gotta bust these lug nuts loose, and I think this will do the job. This little tiny air compressor, I think this thing will do the job, man. You think it will?
Oh yeah. This that Harbor Freight special right here. She's known for breaking wheel cylinder or wheel studs, so it'll probably pop these lug nuts right off.
Dude, that's like a 1.5 gallon tank. But anyway, let's go ahead and give it a try, man. No way. Oh, yeah, I tried so long to get those off, man.
Yeah, you just need the right tools, is all you need. I wonder if it's even wet in there. It's leaking.
Anything?
Nah.
Can I get started there, bud?
Nah.
So we're under the truck now. Our Mike is under the truck. We're gonna try and get this line off. He's gonna add some heat to it because it's not wanting to come off. I can see a little bit of fluid in there, but when we're pressing on the brake pedal, no fluid's coming out of this. So it's either this line is messed up or the whole line going to the brake booster is messed up, which the lines going to the rear weren't messed up at all. Except for that one that had the pinhole in it. You know, the lines were clear, brake fluid got to them. So I'm thinking it's gotta be this line right here, but the only problem is, here, let me put my wrench on there. The only problem is that it's really hard to get off, and you're either gonna twist a line or break a line trying to do this. So old brakes like this, brake lines at least, are really tough to do. Because if you break it, you're gonna have to replace that whole line, or to splice in a new line with some more fittings, which that would make it even more prone to leak, more spots to leak. You get it? But pretty much same thing we're doing right here is what we were doing on Caleb's truck. We still haven't figured his brakes out.
Edges of the flats on the fitting right there, it's just twisting. It's so rusted. I don't know if you got a video of that or not, but these things are so rusted.
Well, you guys wanted to see me work on the brakes. Real exciting, guys. Man, this is so much fun working on these brakes. For all we know, this line could be bad. This whole line running through the brake booster. With stuff being rusted like this, man, it's hard. What is going on, guys? Dippin Diesel back. I took a day off yesterday, so that's why you guys didn't see a video on Thursday. I needed some rest ever since I got this truck. If you guys are new to the channel, 1965 Dodge D500. It's looking a lot better than it did before. If you guys missed the last couple of videos, I was kind of irritated with this truck and the stuff that I bought. And that was my fault. You know, I made a mistake not reading everything that came with the kit. So yeah, that was my fault. I needed a break. Like I said, ever since I got this truck, I've been working nonstop, 7 days a week, making videos for you guys, and I was just wore out. I took a day off just to relax and not worry about videos and filming and doing stuff on this truck. A little update for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, we just put a new intake manifold in here and a new carburetor, brand new air cleaner. Look at that thing, looks absolutely sexy as hell. But I mentioned that I needed to get a new water pump. So I'll put a clip right here of what this water pump sounded before. And here's after. It sounds a whole lot better. So a guy mentioned on my video that this was actually a grease port. So I pumped a little bit of grease in there and you can barely even hear it now. So I think that's gonna take away the howling noise. I think the bearings were just not greased. So it sounds a whole lot better now that some grease is in there. I'm gonna pump more in there and get all the old grease out of there. I made my own gaskets for the thermostat. The thermostat is good. We dropped it in some water and it opens up. So for now, we're gonna roll with this one. I made a new gasket for the water pump because I took it off to see what was wrong with it. Everything looked good in there. I cleaned off the surfaces, made a new gasket for that as well. That's why you see a little bit of blue right there. I tried to chop off the extra. But yeah, I painted the fan guard, painted the fan, the pulley, just to get it looking better. We took the radiator out and all that stuff. I just didn't paint the radiator because I didn't have the time. Still gonna use this hose, using these stupid hose clamps. So before we can start this, we do need to add coolant and hook up the lower radiator hose. And I did find some bolts that went in there. I put some Teflon tape on there and hopefully they don't leak. But other than that, we are ready to start this thing. Coming next week on next week's videos. For the gas tank, we're gonna get to that later today. We're gonna clean it out. I think we're gonna use this one still. We're gonna run this one just because that one, I still need to take it off and clean it up and everything like that, get all the old gas out of there until we can get this one cleaned up. And I mentioned to you guys, if you guys wanted to see me put some toolboxes in the place of this, eventually I'm gonna get rid of the gas tank behind the seat and then use this one. And one of you guys mentioned to put a toolbox behind this tank, so it'd be right here, and then just put a bigger toolbox on the other side to get rid of the toolbox right here that I want to put. So I think that'll look pretty good. But for today, we're gonna do some more stuff, clean up the gas tank, take a look at the brakes. We've already taken off this side and everything looks good. The bearings look good. I tried cleaning this up a little bit. And we do need to re-grease the bearings. We are not getting any fluid through this hose. So I'm trying to take off this hose right here, but it's really hard, the one that goes through the frame, without breaking the other metal hose, the metal line that's behind the frame. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. I think this hose is just clogged up and it's not allowing any fluid to get through. So this hose definitely needs to be replaced. I'm gonna try to take it off without bending or breaking this hose, because I keep saying hose, but it's a line, the brake line, without breaking it. So hopefully we can get it off without breaking that line. Today we're gonna take off this side, see what this looks like. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to do the brakes for some time now. Oh, look at this guy. Where's your home, Bo? So many wasp nests underneath this truck, it's not even funny. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much a chill day. So let's hop right into it. So guys, as I expected, the brake cylinders are bad. I'm gonna have to buy new ones. So this one was stuck open. I actually hit it with a hammer and got them to push in, but I'm not gonna reuse these just because they could fail in the future. They could get stuck again. They could have just got stuck out from sitting for 17 years, who knows? But we're gonna go ahead and replace these. I believe that this bore is 1.5 inches. I was looking online. Doorman has a website where you can check all their brake components and stuff like that. So I looked up my year, make, model, D500 and everything like that, and it came up as 1.5 inches bore for the fronts, and then the backs are a little bit different because there's 2 brake cylinders in the back instead of only 1. Doorman has, you know, their product, and you can cross-reference it with other products, so we'll be able to find brake cylinders for this super easily. And then this one's like really corroded on the inside, a bunch of white stuff. I don't know if that's sand or dried brake fluid, I'm not sure. But these 2 fronts are bad. We're gonna go ahead and get new brake cylinders for the front. Still haven't worked on the back yet just because I can't get these lug nuts off, and that was the main problem with doing the fronts, is I couldn't get the lug nuts off. But I ended up buying a jack. My neighbor over there came over with a big wrench, and we used a breaker bar and we were able to get them loose. The backs, we're not gonna be able to use a wrench on it because the wheels are going this way and you can't get a wrench in there in a breaker bar, so we're gonna have to use an impact on these. I'm hoping that these are just bad like those are, so I can just go ahead and buy new ones. We've already have fluid going to the back, so I'm just guessing the wheel cylinders are bad. They're not extending or compressing, and that's what's making the brakes not work for the back. And then another thing, we might have fluid coming to this side right here, because as you can see, it's leaking all over right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bottle. Since I'm here by myself, I'm gonna get a bottle, put it over this, press on the brake, and see if it fills the bottle up or not, because you can see right there, fluid is coming out of that hose. All right, I don't have a bottle. I got a Natty Light can. Should work perfect. Oh, I hear fluid in here. Hear that? So we have fluid coming out of this brake line, which is really good. That makes me think that the other side is just this rubber hose that's not working and no fluid is coming out of that hose. So I bet if we just replace, I mean, I probably will replace this line anyway on this side, but it's good to know that we have brake fluid coming out of this side, which makes me believe that the other side, the rubber hose, is just bad. That's really good news, guys. Yeah, this line's probably bad, like it always is. It was bad on Caleb's truck, and obviously it's bad on mine. It's just rock solid. So, but you know, there's really not much left to do with the brakes until I get those brake cylinders in. But now we have to work on getting this gas tank clean, getting it put back in. I have to clean out this whole truck because over the past week I've been just putting parts and boxes and stuff in here and it's looking really bad. So I'm gonna have to clean all this up. We're gonna get this tank ready to put back in. And I also noticed when I was cleaning off all the dirt, you can see all the dirt and stuff that was on all these parts under here. I was cleaning off this side and I looked this way and saw a hose running over there. I don't know if you can see it. So I came over here and I saw the main line. It's kind of dark for you guys, but the main line running to the fuel pump is only running to the inside gas tank, and this line up here is the one that goes to the switch. So if I wanted to use the switch and use the big gas tank, it wouldn't work because that line's not even hooked up to the fuel pump. So for right now, the best thing to do is reuse that tank until we figure out this big tank, rerun all the hoses that I need to use that tank. Then we'll figure out something to do with the toolboxes and stuff like that. But let's go ahead, clean out this cab. We'll be almost ready to get it started again. So yeah, stay tuned. So I don't know if you guys saw on the time lapse or not that I took my shoe off and smacked a big old Black Widow. And as I'm lifting this up, oh my god, look at this. So this has been here since Saturday. So it's Thursday now. So 5 days it's been here, and there's a freaking snake under here. Look. See him right there? Chilling in the grass underneath this gas tank. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Might shoot him. I don't know. I probably will shoot him. I'm gonna go get my shotgun and shoot this guy. Alright, well, he's sitting right here. I don't want to deal with a snake on my property and have my dog get bit or something, so I'm gonna blast him away. Probably can't show this on YouTube, but I'll leave the sound and just black out the video. Alright, we're all clear. See you, bud. Yeah, I'd say he's done. Tank actually looks pretty good. No rust or anything in there. Alright guys, we just cleaned the tank and now we are painting the tank. I'm doing a flat black, and I've already got both sides primered. This side has a second coat of black, and then I just need that side for the black, and that will be complete. The brakes, we've already talked about that. I'm gonna have to get new wheel cylinders, which I already knew that I was gonna have to. Now that the wheels are off, we're gonna be able to paint these, so we're gonna clean them up next video or another video in the future. We're gonna clean both of them up. And let me know in the comments below if you think I should go with black or go with white. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to do white for the wheels, so I'll actually put a poll on the screen right now of what color you guys want me to paint them. And yeah, there's not really much I can do else right now besides wait for this to dry, and then I got to do the other side and then put it back in the truck. Unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the video, only because I've already had 2 days worth of footage in this video, and it's going to rain soon, and I do not want to have all my tools and stuff out here, so I got to clean all this up, go put this up here for it to dry and everything like that. On the positive note, that snake is dead. He's never coming back to life. I threw him in the ditch over here. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on this 1965 Dodge D500. Let me know what you think I should do with the wheels. I'm gonna go order some wheel cylinders, finish up this tank, so we'll be ready to put it in next video. And I'm just done a couple odds and ends, painted this, painted that black. That's the filler neck for the tank. And I think that should do it. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe if you guys are new. And yeah, see you guys later. Dippin' Diesel out.